What's going on? Another day. We talking about different topics or whatever. I want to thank God for life and my brothers or whatever, my family. Today we're going to try to figure out racist or opinion. Is Charlie Kirk a racist or is it just his opinion? You probably saying why I would say that? Because Charlie Kirk, one thing he said was 75% of the black family, the fathers are not there and the government takes care of them. That's true.
That's 100% true.
But people get emotional though, yeah, because they're like, oh, that's not true. I was like, did y'all do research? You don't know that,
Yeah.
but Charlie Kirk does know because he does his research all the time.
Well, I mean, I don't know if he does his research, but I know that he knows stuff. He could be a charlatan. He could be picking up pieces from somebody else and then just carrying it out there.
That is
So
true.
I mean, we can't give credit for what we don't see. But one thing I do know for a fact of being a black man, I see a lot of fathers not there. So that I do see. He said that, and I see it. And it's on paper that the government taking care of at least 50% of black families. So is that race? If I say that there's no way in hell I'm gonna live in Creighton, if I say that, some people are gonna be like, "So who you think you are? You better than us?" That's almost a racist statement. If I say I don't want to live in Creighton because it's dirty down there, that's a racist statement.
You know what it is? It's the messenger. I understand now. It's the messenger.
So
the messenger. People will hate. People will hate the message or some. It's all depends because it all depends what type of person you are. And you always in your emotions. The message sometimes gonna get, you know what I'm saying, gonna hit you. But ignorance, when it's come from another race or whatever, they're not listening to understand and comprehend. They looking at the figure. So when Charlie Kirk saying it is you racist because you're a white dude. Because they think because he's white. That's an ignorant person. Because when you look at, that's why a lot of people can't be trained, you can't either guide them, they can't be coached, they can't be, you can't, people that you meet in life, you try to give them the game or show them something, and they just, their minds or wherever they going, like, they just can't come, they just ain't gonna get it. They're so one-minded track. They just only think how they think.
So you're basically saying like the racism is more so put in their mind. And so basically saying if he's not racist, it's the statement because he's a white individual.
Right.
That is forcing people to think that he's racist because they don't like it because he's saying.
Right. Because
so
it's because
so all right, well I got a question there. All right, would that make the other person racist?
It makes that person
because for it to become something, right? All right, that's like somebody trying to point it one way. Well, because we're saying that he's stating factual things, whether they're factual or not, does that make the person that's saying he is one a racist?
It depends on if that person is racist. Like, say if like a black person, because black people can be racist too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So say if it like the black ignorant person, and usually when you black and ignorant, it's equivalent to a white ignorant person that's racist. So it's like black people, like I just said, black people and white people are because we've been in this country for so many years, and our ancestors, we're a reflection of one another. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. They just ignorant and just two different types of ignorance, but they all come from the same cloth.
Oh, but I believe he's not even racist because he's been respectful to some black people that asked him questions. He wasn't like disrespectful or nothing. He just say, "Hey," he actually made them change their mind. He was like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." Did he walk away happy supposedly? So I was like, "Okay."
Yeah. So I don't think he, to my point of view, to how I'm saying all the videos, that man ain't racist. He just pointing out what it is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of black folks, and a lot of even white folks too, they can't sit up there and face the real facts. And then you want people to care about what you're going through and all that, and you ain't gonna sit there and at least try for yourself and do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's just you want it your own way in life.
I think after watching a couple, like I said, I haven't watched a lot of him by any means, but I watched a few videos where I felt he was super confident in what he was saying, but I've also watched a couple of videos where he would say some things and say like I don't know 100% about that, or like he wouldn't really, I just say stand on what he was saying about it. So from even just seeing both sides of that showed me that when he is speaking about something, he is speaking from what the knowledge that he know or have done his research on. So from that standpoint, yeah, I have to say he's not racist.
But it's funny how in each college he goes to, he always has the right answer for each one. I'm like, dang, dude, this guy, like, huh? Like this guy, he's showing people that you don't need to go to college for, well, depending what you want. If you want to become a nurse or a doctor, yeah, you have to go to you have to go to college. But certain stuff like maybe being an English major, like the guy didn't know about this certain person. I don't know who it was, but everybody was like, "What? You don't know this person?" And he was like, "What? What is it? Like you don't know this person? Like that person is an English novel author or whatever." I can't.
When he was talking about the economics majors and stuff.
Well, that, but he was just bringing up the English major because this guy got mad at him saying like, "I went to college and my dad's paying for it." He asked him a question, and the guy didn't know who that person was, and that person was an English novel author, but the guy didn't know, and everybody in the crowd was like, "What? You don't know who that is?" So he kind of like wasting his time for college too.
So that's a matter of opinion.
I want to say yes,
To say somebody wasting their time in college, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
but every time someone brings up something with college, he proves them wrong.
He proves basically what
Like you're wasting your time.
he knows that helps him. I mean, I didn't go to college and I know all of this. So basically, it's like somebody like, you need to go to college to do this. He proved that you don't have to go to college to learn something.
Right.
But you can't say what that person is getting out of it and say, you know, college is a waste of time.
But he said the teachers are not teaching him the right things. So
I think we, as far as that goes, we have a teacher shortage. And then we also have teachers that don't understand what's really going on. The curriculum is not being taught, which they're never going to teach you the true curriculum. They're going to teach you what they want you to know. So that goes way deeper than him saying not going to school.
And even with that, even the piggyback off that, teachers, I learned that the system that the teachers, not to really, the teacher, it's way different. It all depends what type of teacher you got. Because you got some teachers like, hey, I'm just here to teach the class. I can't teach you life things. You know what I'm saying? Certain teachers do have that niche. They can do one and the same. It's like I can show you life too. I had a teacher like that. I had a 4th and 5th grade teacher like that. And I had I think in going on 8th grade, I had a teacher like that. Certain teachers just teach. Certain teachers can teach and give you life lessons too. It's like a sort of guidance. So a lot of teachers don't have that, especially in college. A lot of college teachers, they it's so many people that's in that class that they can't do one of the same. They got to do one. They can't do both. They got to do one. So they got to do the teaching because it's not. We can't blame the teachers. We can't blame the teachers. We can't blame the school. You got to blame the house. You got to blame. It's the household thing.
So to what you were saying, do you think Charlie Kirk, when he was having these debates, do you think he was teaching people and nurturing them, or do you think other people felt otherwise? Do you think
he is it's the message. It's all. You know what it is. Like I said, I sort of see what he see a little bit, and that's not even because of black and white. It's because I've been a little bit in different places in different environments. So it's basically your upbringing. And then it's like you don't have like that dude that killed him. His upbringing. That man upbringing, yes, you have a father and a mother, but that household different. Charlie, if you compare the two guys, Charlie Kirk and the dude, you can tell who had a good household and how that dude got a good household. Charlie Kirk had a great household. You get what I'm saying? A little upbeat.
So how do we know that guy that shot him didn't have a good household? We never seen the parents.
No. It's not even. It's what I'm saying is the structure. The structure inside the house, like the parent, how everything is navigated. Yeah, you can have mom and dad. Yeah, you can be raised financially stable. That's good. But the game of life, haven't been taught to that man.
Which man?
the man that killed Charlie Kirk.
See, that's the whole point. We don't want to get off the subject here.
Oh no.
Racist or opinion. So that's your opinion.
That's
I'm saying because we don't know. They haven't even brought his parents on there, his household. He was head of his class in school. He was studying and all that. Charlie Kirk, his parents, I've never seen them either, so I don't know. His parents, he could have had an alcoholic father and decided, let me turn this life around and grow. So his opinion, we can't say it.
Right.
We can't say that he didn't have a household because he shot him.
But what I'm saying is, it all depends like how that person grow up.
Now I give you that.
Yeah. It's all my bad.
But by him shooting up there, he could have had a great life. My opinion about that whole thing is a whole bunch of people involved in this thing.
I think so.
And he was just a pawn of it. That's my thing.
Oh yeah.
Is it true? I don't know. I have no idea. It's my own personal opinion. He is very not relevant to this whole thing. Because for one, you think, for instance, you out there, it was only one shot in the right spot that killed him instantly. And then that was it. Now, they say professional hit. Okay. I've been in the Army, seen this and that. If he was professional, how y'all find the rifle a few yards away from where he ran from?
Because it was on video. I seen it.
But the point of it is, the professionalism assassin, bullshit. If you're a professional, you're not going to find the gun. And if you do find the gun, you're not going to find any prints or nothing on it.
Oh, true.
If he shot somebody, dropped the gun, they found him, went straight to his house and got him, how is he a professional assassin?
They say he was a professional?
And because the news wants you
if you sitting right there having a conversation in front of 15,000 people, man, and a guy shot you from 100 yards, bam, one shot that killed you. There was no chance of survival. He got shot in the AR.
Right.
The first thing I'm going to think is a professional to make that kind of a shot. Now, the one that supposedly missed Trump with his ear, he was bullshit.
Yeah, that was BS right there.
So, but I'm just saying, now, they would have had me say it was a professional assassin, but they lost me when they say they found a gun. And then they lost me that they found the shooter right away. But then they changed the whole stuff around. So you got to listen and watch everything before you jump to conclusions. Like we say with the races or opinion. Then they turn around and say that the father and the mom, they turned them in.
The father. Then they say that
if you have any kids at all, regardless of what they did, I teach my children wrong or right. I'm going to support you. I'm going to do like my dad did me to them. You go to jail once, I'm going to help you. After that, you keep doing it. You're on your own. But at the same time, my son or daughter is accused of murder. I got to see what's going on before I put my daughter and son to the wolves.
Right.
You just murdered a guy that this whole fucking country loves.
But at the same time, that goes back to what I was saying. It's what I said. You just stated that you do teach your kids. See, that's the whole thing. And that shooter might have not had that chance to talk to him like his father. You might ain't had to talk like that.
Well, see, now going back to
now you said Mike, but I guess that's what he would say earlier. At first he was like he didn't, so it was like more definitive. Like
so. But going back to you, he did talk to his father.
No. I'm talking about way before he even shot Charlie. I'm talking about like with this whole thing. We talking about how the opinion of others and how your feelings don't make you valid. Like you have the right to feel how you feel, but your decision making can cause harm. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Your decision making in life, just in general, it can be black, white, just you as a person. Your feelings, you have a right to how you feel, but your decision in life, that's your own soul. That's on your own thing, your own decision, and that's what it is. And that's what it is. People don't hold accountable for their own little situation. That's why they feel like, oh, all these problems happen. I'm gonna go ahead and blame this person because this person talking straight facts. Because it's against their own insecurities.
So you kind of answered the question I asked you.
It's like basically
the other people getting hurt, like
because their own insecurities. If somebody's speaking like this is the real, or you have that person that you always talk to, or that person talking, you tell them like, hey, this is what it is. Like, hey, this is what it is, and then they like. But other people, they might not have that. that dude already. He probably didn't, you know what I'm saying, did or didn't.
Didn't what?
Probably didn't have that talking life. The dude that shot him.
Didn't have to talk from the dad, don't do no trouble, this and that, which is opinion, because we don't know.
Which is opinion.
We don't know what was said.
But you can see by the results what he did.
Kids could be manipulated.
Yep.
Out of that whole joint, he said, he did premeditated murder anyway.
Did he do it?
What that guy that dude that killed him?
I
mean, he already was telling them. He told his friend. Damn. His friend showed the FBI and all of them, like everything, the conversation, everything. They told, I think the dude was his roommate or something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that. That's what I saw, but I didn't look into it. But I saw it.
It was no, like, ain't nobody from no government goddamn or anything that we're gonna say. No, that man did it, and he knew, like he knew exactly when the sniper, man. He lived there. The dude, you can see the surveillance that the dude went back in the houses. He went in these people's houses, right? He had that joint folded up, bro. He had it walking, and he put it in the back. He put it in the back bushes.
Dang.
He knew exactly what he was gonna do. Ain't nobody, bro. Ain't nobody put him. And then around there in the rural areas, if you're a country boy, of course you're gonna learn how to snipe.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn how to hunt.
Mm-hmm.
They are surprised that he can, like, oh, somebody sniped him. That boy been hunting. That boy been hunting. He's a hunter. Of course he's gonna have that a good accurate aim.
Which is opinion.
Because we don't know the truth.
I'm saying the point of it, like we're saying, was Charlie Kirk racist or opinion? So we gotta stay on the track of what we're doing.
But that's opinion.
Like you said earlier, just while I was thinking about it, to come back to what we were saying, when a lot of people say Charlie Kirk is a racist. So do you think Cameron's a racist?
No.
So if you get on an airplane and you see 5 Arabs come on that plane and sit together, don't say nothing, whatever, what you gonna think?
I can't say anything.
You ain't gonna think like, okay, what's going on?
I'll still have something in my mind like thinking, but I'm not gonna assume. Like I just like really for me personally, I study people around me. I'm like, okay, I look to see who I gotta watch out for.
Okay.
Just like everywhere we go to.
I'm sure there are gonna be some people that thinking bombing. What's going on? He might not think it, but that's 1 out of 100 of black people that's gonna be sitting on a plane and see 5 Arabs come on there and sit together in sequence and not think about that.
Wouldn't it be separated instead of all together?
Not if I buy the tickets right all together.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm saying, no, they gonna be separated. It can be if but I buy the ticket, they might buy them like that. But still, if they come on there, you see one there, one there, one there, one there. That's even more of a thing, right?
Yeah. Trauma too.
But it's also, but it's the same. The point I'm saying is, you say Charlie Kirk say, if I see 2 black pilots, I'm gonna wonder if they qualify. Everybody say they're racist, but in some point in time, you got some white friends that say, nigga, you don't kick their asses. Somebody you don't know, you're gonna kick his ass. What the fuck is the difference?
Yeah, that is true.
If he can't say it, you don't say it. I don't care if we grew up together. Period. So like you said earlier, accountability, mental thing. It ain't got nothing to do with ignorance. It's the point of what the world, the government, whatever you want to pick, has molded you to think. It molded you to think. If a car ride by and say, y'all niggas go back home, we're going to be mad. Now, if somebody that we know, they pull up like, well, y'all niggas, this, and this, we're going to laugh and shake his hand. So the point I'm saying is, okay, as a race, why do we pick and choose who the fuck we fuck with or whatever? Which you should, but I'm just saying, don't pick that man out because he say, well, do them pilots, are they qualified? He's a racist. I might say the same thing. If I go out to dinner or something, she don't look clean. White, black, Chinese, she don't look clean. What's the difference? And like you just said, it's whoever we see. So as black people, if blacks come up and talking shit, call us everything under the sun, we cool. But the white guy can't say it.
So it racism or is it stereotypes that they just use?
It's
Right.
Which is different.
Right, like it's a thin line between the two.
Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
Well, you hit it on the head. It's stereotyping.
Stereotyping.
I see the Arab bombing.
And you been conditioned like that.
Why this black guy walking around this store for 2 hours ain't bought nothing? That's stereotype. It's not racism.
He said he wouldn't think that, right? But that's what made me think of it because it's like, all right, no, 90% of black people damn sure probably would like think about it. How many people might actually say, now let me try to get off this joint or go get on a different one or whatever the case may be. Like, but the fact that it goes through the brain is the people that actually act on those thoughts, I think. But I think, to the Charlie Kirk situation, a lot of the stuff that he was doing was just debates, right? So he could only just speak on it. So from that, I would have to say, he was, it was his opinion.
Right. Yeah, it was just
so.
He just said some things at the wrong time, didn't word it right, whatever. Because I could sit there and they'd be like, "Oh man, Chris Williams got shot the other day." I was like, "Shit, is he dead? Hope the motherfucker dead."
Mm-hmm.
Then everybody will crucify me. That's my opinion. You don't know what me and him had or whatever with me to say.
Because that's like when y'all had brought the joint up at work about, about the pilot thing. Because I didn't hear the thing about him saying the stuff about the pilot. Or maybe it was just how they quoted it and said it, but how the words came through at the table. Now, I was hot too, because it's like, no, like, I know how it is for me over there. And it's like, if somebody was to walk over there, which many people come to ask me, like, yo, what you got to do all this stuff? It's like, all right, it's 4, 5, 6 other people in this area that you can probably ask this question. But you came to ask me that. Why? It's because of the same reason that other people like, nah, you don't belong there, or how you get there, right? So that's how I felt when y'all asked the question about the pilot.
Yeah, and then I felt what you said till he showed me what Jamie Foxx said. Jamie Foxx said the same. He would say, if I see some black guys being a pilot, I'm gonna ask, yo, dog, are you qualified? But they ain't gonna say shit to him.
Oh no,
because they 50% gonna be like, look at it as a joke because he a comedian, but he was dead serious. It ain't the point of, are you black? Because you black, all the way black. I mean, it's just the point, like, you don't see many black pilots.
Mm-hmm. See, but is that his only racial comment, or is there others?
I mean, he said a bunch of other things. He said, DEI put a lot of black people in there just to cover their ass from being suit and taking jobs from white people. He said that.
Because what's funny is that my mom always said about the pilot racial stuff. I hear nothing else about.
That's why, when I spoke during the week, I say, guys, look at the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Follow it. It's all up there. That's why I can tell you what he said. I seen it. I watched it and know it. So can't nobody say, well, he didn't say that. I saw it.
Well, I know that. No, I'm not saying.
It's a part of like we always preach, research and knowing and trying to break down what it is. So before I can convict a person, white, black, Chinese, whatever, I need to see the whole thing.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, Mom, I got to see this myself. Cause you just telling me what he said, but it's like it has to be a reason why.
See, that's the whole point right there. I don't need Darwin to tell me.
Right, exactly.
Don't ask your mom to tell you. Go look.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know.
But I'm just saying, mom, tell me. My mom called me. What my mom says about anything, she said, listen, check this out. Go to this right here. I don't care if you're family, friends, you, him, or whatever. Don't tell me shit. How can I find it? Right. Like when you said earlier, who's the man that said this? I'm like, who you talking about?
But then, what you saying, piggybacking off that, when I just seen, right? It's basically a lot of black people too. You gotta put it like this: a lot of people too. They don't want to do it for themselves. You get what I'm saying? They want others to do it for them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And majority of people, they used to it. Instead of going, if that man said about a lot of black fathers was fatherless during a certain time, and then it triggered, hey, you only got triggered because you don't even know this information. And that's the reason why. And he actually spoke the truth. And that's not even an opinion. That's actually a fact.
I ask y'all three right now, if y'all three invested, he does a lot of stocks, this and that. If y'all three invested in a brand new prison or brand new jail, because you can make a whole lot of money.
Right.
How can you make a whole lot of money from that jail?
Sure.
From all the people, all the arrests from different companies.
How you gonna make money? Don't say from different shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah, cause see, what you get ready to do is what the fuck we doing out here instead of holding it down and keeping it straight. If you got a jail that you benefited in, you need bodies in there to benefit from.
Yeah.
If you need bodies and we sitting in there Unfortunately, black people, white people, everybody, but the black people is mainly the ones you can keep busting. Because how many people keep going back to jail for selling dope, keep going back to jail for no driver's license, child support, don't take care of your children, the same thing. So I thought about that this week. I sat back and think about it. System needs work, but I sat and thought about it. If I need bodies to make money, the main thing I can go is get blacks, because I can guarantee in some of these project areas or different areas, they're going to be shooting one another. I can guarantee he don't like him and shoot him. I can guarantee they're going to be mad over a girl. I can guarantee the blacks. So does that make me racist or the system broke or just like I need y'all to make money? If the blacks would stop doing stupid ass shit, stop going after Derwin, stop going after Tion, me, stop if that girl don't want to be with you, move the fuck on. Or whatever. If we clean up our shit as a community, we can't sit there and say we got the most blacks in prisons. I guess so. Because if we research all the ones in jail, even some members of my family, they in there for the same goddamn thing. Okay, so why are we blaming them for getting you? If you keep breaking in this house all of the time, why can't I say the system broken? He keeps breaking in the house. He needs to be out the street before he come in my house and I kill him. Now we got new problems. Man, don't get me wrong, white people do it too, but let's look at the whole white thing as a system, sports or whatever. All of them people do shit, but they take care of their own. Like we were sitting talking today, Brett Favre stole money from the welfare, did all kind of stuff. It's over with. We talk about it for a few days. They don't come up anymore. But Deshaun Watson's story gonna last forever. They take care of their own. We don't take care of our own. We put our foot on that motherfucker's neck. So basically what Charlie Kirk was saying, I don't agree with everything he said, but he was right when it came to the black community. But the first thing we want to do, like you said earlier, brainwashing, he's a racist. We want to do everything to knock it out instead of like, he fucking right. That's why we keep getting power drived as people. Because it's just the same way simply that if I know that he can't count and we gambling, I'm gonna burn him. That's the same thing the system do out there. I know Derwin gonna continue to sell dope because he was making a lot of money doing it. We busting him again. He just got out. Let's wait a few minutes. He going right back. It's all a setup. So now it go all the way back to what I was saying. Is Charlie Kirk, was he racist or was just his opinion for what he knows, what he's seen, was a proven fact on paper? Because it's a proven fact on paper that if I see 10 white guys all clean cut, bald headed, this and that, I can't say they're white supremacists because they look like them. I have to see their actions. One thing about a person you can tell is their actions. Don't listen to their words, their actions. Let me see what they do. Then I can come to my opinion like, okay, they are racist. See, my opinion of a racist is a person that just strictly hate blacks, don't associate with them, don't talk to them,
right?
Nothing. That's racist. Now that's secluding yourself.
How can you be a racist? I talk about blacks, my best friend black.
That don't make sense.
But I talk about other blacks. I mean, I've done it too. I mean, I'm not perfect. I don't talk about other people because I'm perfect at all. But just like I say, when I worked at Armstrong High School, coach down there, a lot of them, like you said, they got no home bringing, no dad in the house. They're doing a lot of dumb shit. They do a whole lot of stuff, skipping class, won't do what they're supposed to do, this and that. That's why the system is on top of y'all head. You keep doing the same thing over and over and over. And there's no such thing. I also did this recently. We say generational curse. Now, I don't believe that because all it is, life is choices. It's choices. If my dad was a bank robber, does that mean I'm going to be a bank robber?
No.
He's been gone all my life in prison. So why would I go do it? That's a choice. My dad robbed banks. He had millions. I don't want millions. So I'm robbing banks. It's a choice. But we want to put it down as a generational curse.
Yeah, you're right. Because people like I said, like you're right. It's choices, and like I said, their environment and what they want to do. They look at it, so they drive off dopamine, rush, and they make poor choices. You get what I'm saying? So it's not you're right. It's not really a generational thing. It's what people see.
Or they do it when it's cool. That's what I see a lot. It's, oh, because it's cool. I'm like, you want to, for example, um, like sagging your pants. Like, that's cool. Like, do you know what? I know what it really means.
What does it mean?
So, I mean, so they got from jail, supposedly. It's still, they want to get butt raped by someone. That's where it originally that's where it originally came from.
Or it means you're somebody's property.
Or someone's property, my bad.
Or it means that I'm down with this.
Right. But now it's swag.
But
so now you want to rob a bank because it's cool and it's swag?
I mean, there's a whole lot of things that we do now that's just picked up with the wrong terms. Like we say, my nigga or this and that.
Yeah.
Back then, it's like you just basically, if you do your research, your own research, when they used to say Negro back in those days, that was like a pedestal thing. Because it did not mean negative. If they say a Negro black man is here, that wasn't looked at as you dogging me. It was basically a name that was given to all black people. He's a strong Negro man. Nigga was brought in there because you are below me, ignorant, this and that. It was changed. And we picked it up and carried it to this day. So who's the idiots? Them or us? Kirk or us?
I want to say us.
I mean, what you see through your eyes, like you said there, what you see through your eyes, what you came up with through your eyes. I'm not going to say he's a racist, his opinion, or whatever.
All I saw was positivity from him, from social media, from him. It was just either facts or opinions from him. I was like, I don't see nothing wrong with this job. Why are people mad?
Positivity, because
well, not all positive. No, I'm not saying that by no means.
He just go off his own belief, similar to his own belief values, and that's what triggers a lot of people. That's what it is he goes off his own belief values, and sometimes people, to what I'm understanding as I'm growing in life, people want to have good habits, or they associate or try to be around people they can associate with good habits or good moral values, so they can take that and live through it. You know what I'm saying? You have other people that also live a life of free. They want to be free, so it won't how Charlie Kirk raised and how maybe them college people raised is very different. But you have within that college community, you have some people with good values or want to have good values, one parent household, and want to have a stable life. Because college is wild. You know what I'm saying? You ever been to college? That joke can swing. Your life can swing either way. You know what I'm saying? But that was the whole moral that no one never got. You know what I'm saying? Because he's 31 now. They number in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole. He in my generation. So some of the words he said, I can understand. I can understand that, but he not looking at. He also looking at to them too, like, you know what I'm saying, how you was raised right, or you know what I'm saying, you wasn't raised at all. Like, hey, you can't convince people. Like, he's wrong too, trying to try to convince people how they supposed to live, because they never have a life that you had, Charles.
I was just about to say that, but I think that was probably the biggest thing.
That was the biggest thing.
Ruffled a lot of people's feathers with him, is because he was so confident in his beliefs and his morals that, when he went to debate people, he debated strongly, and it's like, because it was something that they probably didn't agree with. It was almost felt like a personal attack, which a lot of the ones I've seen, they attacked him first personally, but even when he did start to come back with, like I said, the rhetoric or whatever it was still with factual evidence. But it's the fact that it was like, all right, well, I don't want to be that of what you believe in or what your morals is. So actually, no, I don't really like it. And I think so that's the part where, you get this positive and negative side of how the people are viewing Charlie nowadays.
Yeah.
So what's y'all opinion? Y'all, is he racist or
No.
his opinion?
Like his opinion.
What do you think?
It's definitely an opinion.
What do you think?
You already know.
Opinion.
It's
Okay.
opinion. I don't never see the man.
No, make no mistake, racism exists, but it's basically, if you look at the definition of racism, it's just somebody's personal opinion that isolates you from something else. So it's basically the individual. In the system, hell, the system is as far as like jails and this and that, the courts, lawyers, all that, they all in the same circle. Lawyers make the money defending people. Courts and all of them get paid. The bailiffs get paid to go in there. It's all a system. And unfortunately, majority of the people going through it are black. Does that mean that all blacks are getting the wrong thing? There are a few people of like 20% of black people are getting it done wrong because they are black. But you got another 60% that are doing shit that's drawing in the wolves. So it's 50-50. It come down to opinion. Think of what you want to think. But at the same time, the only thing I tell people is just for once, open your mind. Stop walking around here stuck. Just stuck on stuck in your fucking life, man.
Yo, remember I said to you in the car, like the rat race?
What?
It's just people live their life like it's a difference. Certain people moving cadence, moving boom, boom, boom. Certain people thinking that like somebody can work with you, right? And they don't know, they just know that you work. So they think, all right, they work, I work too. So sometimes people think their lives is just like yours, but it's not.
Some people just keep
you might
walking.
move, you might probably move the same, but you in the interior you move different. You know what I'm saying? Like we all can make the same amount of money, but our choice is different. So that's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So like the whole thing with Charlie is, hey, you want to live freely, your lifestyle, but you can't live this lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? Like you trying to have a whole family household, but you want to live really free, crazy, and everything. You can't. That ain't gonna happen. I mean, unless you got the money. Unless you got money, you can be able to do all that.
So basically, we all came to the conclusion it was his opinion.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
100%.
his own value. It's his own
So
belief.
to leave it on that, and now to another part is about our African American churches.